Hello guys and welcome to the Clipper game dev community. You get it? You get it? Because it's a Clipper, I guess. Hello guys and welcome to the Clipper Game Dev Society. Today we'll be dealing with selective glow, which means that we'll choose which objects will glow and which will not, using of course bloom and post-processing. And it is a matter that you have been asking me recently a lot about, so let's jump into this. But before we begin, let me show my deepest gratitude to my first Patreon. So thank you, Orange Ninja. And answering your question, yes, I do have a Patreon account. You can check the link in the bio. So without further ado, let's jump into this. So this is the effect we'll be working on today. As you can see, by spamming this simple button, I can choose or change or toggle whatever which monkey face is glowing at the moment. Okay guys, so we start with a very basic and empty project, and first of all we go and change the camera settings as always to solid color and depth and some gray background color. So we create two cubes, we move them around and we change their mesh to Blender Monkey. We also need to rotate it a bit. Okay, now that's rotated, let's separate them more. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to have a possibility to switch the glow on both of them or either of them using some kind of controller. So we create material, we change its albedo to, for example, orange, and we set it to be emissive, and the emission will be maybe also orange. So we drag and drop this onto, okay, let's make them golden monkey idols. So in order to enable the bloom and glow, we have to go into package manager, and we go into package manager and we have to enable the post-processing and install it. So we just do that. We wait a bit and okay, so we have it installed. Right now what we do is we create an empty game object. Let's rename it as glow manager. We add a post-processing volume. Here we set it to is global. We create a new profile. We override the effect to add bloom, and we go with intensity, for example 1 color. Let's save it. And when it comes to main camera, we obviously have to add a post-process layer, and layer will be everything, because it doesn't really matter right now. Let's change the color to be this of emission we have. Okay, and as you can see, the monkeys are glowing. We can increase the intensity of the glow by, for example, using this intensity slider. Let's have it this way. Maybe we can change the color a bit. That's kind of a nice bloody orange, like Bloody Mary or something. I mean the drink, obviously. I mean, don't do alcohol, kids. So right now we go into our glow manager and add a new component which will call glow manager, just like this, and we call it a new script, create an ad. We open it up in Visual Studio 2017. Okay, and first of all, we don't need those. What we need is to have two materials. So we go with public material, and first will be glow and non-glow. Okay, so we have two materials. We need a boolean flag which we'll call is glowing, and at the beginning we'll set it to true. And right now what we need is a public void method set or toggle glow, and this method will attach to a button, for example, or whatever. I just want to show you the premise of this selective glow in Unity. So we go with public toggle glow, and just simply we go with an if statement. If is glowing, and if it is glowing, then we go with game object, get component, we go with mesh renderer dot material, and we set the material to non-glow. So the premise of this is if the object is glowing, so it's using the glowing material, then we swap the material with the non-glowing one. And likewise with else statement, we follow it up with this. Let's have it public. Okay. Always remember, when you're using a flag, remember to have a place for it to be set either to true or false. So is glowing needs to be set to false here, and here to true. Okay. Save, return. Also, we need a second material, which we'll call new material 1, and as an albedo, we'll choose a very similar color. When you go into the monkey 1 and monkey 2, so we also need to add it here. So for the non-glow we choose this material, for glow we choose this material, and is glowing, yes. And the other one will set to non-glowing at the very beginning. And right now what we need to do is, let's create a very simple button which will not even adjust. And in the onClick method, we need 2 onClick methods, and we'll add first cube and second cube, and we'll go glow manager and toggle glow manager, toggle glow. And when you run this, as we can see, by pressing the button, we choose which monkey is glowing. And as a matter of fact, that's the only possible way for us to select which item is glowing and which is not. So you have to swap the materials. There's no other way in Unity to simply do this glow without using some comprehensive shaders, because right now what we are doing, we are using a built-in function that is based on post-processing bloom effect. And post-processing bloom effect, as you maybe remember from my full course on post-processing, I advise you to check it out if you didn't see it. So post-processing is applied to every item that's being displayed within the camera view. So it is not possible to tell the post-processing system to just omit some of the items, because it's not how the system works. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, remember to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.